Master Key Class. You know what Master Key Class is, right? In other words, it's not having a ring full of keys to where you got one key for joy, one key for hope, one key for prosperity. You need to get a key for this or that. No. Prayer is the key and faith unlocks the... No. One key. If you know what that one key is, you can unlock any door that will benefit you for the rest of your life. So that's what we explore. We explore what is that master key. And a lot of times we deal with a lot of history. We've been talking about some of the things that's been going on in the world. Because of Master Key Class, we like to combine scripture along with what's happening in our world today. We don't want to just, ignore what's happening. So we try to make that connection. Now, let me tell you what's happening right now. 40 years. Yes, I've been doing this for 40 years. You've got the gray hair to prove it. Doing it for 40 years. And they told me, you're not teaching, for this particular week. You're not going to be doing a lot of teaching. Only just a few minutes. You can leave a thought. But we got a little something we want to share with you. Videos. So today, I just want to share something with you. You can see it. And then in your comments, you can make comments if you want to say happy 40th or whatever you want to do. And so I'm going to show you this. Then I'm going to come back right after it and give you your thought for the evening. And then we'll go from there. Okay? All right. I'll be right back.
Pastor Ed, first of all, we want to say congratulations on 40 years of ministry at Abundant Life Cathedral. We thank you for all of the seeds that you have sown into our lives to help us grow and to become all that God has destined for us to be. So again, we want to say thank you and congratulations.
We also would like to say congratulations to our amazing Abundant Life Cathedral Center family. We have the most anointed and appointed pastor in the universe. The seeds he has sown are countless. We thank you, Pastor, and we appreciate you. And we'd be remiss to forget our First Lady, who is now gone on to be our angel, with all that she has sown into the women of Abundant Life Cathedral. She kept us mothers and wives in line so that our families would be intact and we would follow the word and the will of God for our lives.
The youth honors Dr. Sandra for her commitment to our growth by providing us with opportunities. We love you and we cherish you in our hearts forever.
So from our family and hearts to yours, again, Pastor Red, we want to say thank you and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Cy Matthews.
And I'm Michael Matthews.
And we're here to wish Abundant Life Cathedral a happy 40th anniversary.
And we just want to take a moment and thank Pastor Ed and Sister Sandra for everything that you've done in our lives. Your ministry has been an overflowing blessing to our marriage, our family, our business. And we just want to wish you continual success in ministry. ALC family, man, it is a blessing. Get ready for the new church, the powerful word that's coming, and may we see many more years to come.
Happy 40th anniversary, ALC.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dr. Ed Montgomery and ALC. I'm grateful to have been a part of the ALC staff for 20 years and part of the ALC family for over 30 years. When I visited in April 1990, I had no idea of what God was up to. I saw ministry on a level that I had never seen before, where excellence was the standard. And I saw it not only in Dr. Ed and Dr. Sandra, but in everyone who worked in ministry, from staff to volunteers, from the parking lot to the sanctuary. And I'm grateful that God chose me to be a part of this great church. I watched God lift ALC, Dr. Ed and Sandra, and the ministries housed here to national and international prominence. And in our travels, I've seen other ministries who, by our example, have accepted the challenge to operate in excellence. Pastor, I'm grateful to you and Dr. Sandra for the teaching, the discipline, for pulling me out of my comfort zone, for helping me to see who God called me to be, and for the opportunity and platform to use my gifts. I'm grateful to you for making my family a part of your family, for the good cooking, bid whist, and dominoes. I'm grateful for the love of the ALC family, for friendships of 30 plus years that transcend the four walls of the church. Wherever we go in life, whatever we accomplish, we carry the spirit of this house, building the people who shape the world. Congratulations, Dr. Ed Montgomery and ALC. I love you all.
Hey. It's Darius McCrary, and I'm hanging out with my mom, actually, Miss Shay. And I want to just say, we want to say happy anniversary, Abundant Life Cathedral. Uncle Ed, Auntie Sandra, rest in power. We were just taking the time to reflect on this time right now. Look, that's probably you ringing the alarm, Sandra. Wow. I will never forget, and I was talking to Simeon about how you used to always tell me, no matter what the trend was, no matter what was going on, I didn't have to follow what everybody else was doing because I was popular by design. Popular by design. Design of the Creator. And Uncle Ed, I just want to thank you for you always being there whenever I call with advice about how I should be moving. I thank you for your willingness to make sure that whatever it is I'm doing, I'm succeeding in being the best that I can. And thank you for your knowledge, which is amazing. Like you know Hollywood business very well. I love you. ALC, we love you. Yeah, it's about abundant life. We're going to keep living it, taking it to the next level. Until the next celebration, love you up.
The sun is setting here, and I'm trying again to capture this video as we celebrate this morning the richness of the ministry of Abundant Life and my dear friend, Dr. Sandra Elaine. Wow, what a gift. The month of August, the month that her flesh left the earth this time last year, but yet her spirit remains. I'm reminded of the baton that she passed on. When I learned that she had left the earth, I went to the pond behind my house and sat there, and I felt what came through me was, from her, you will complete what I didn't do. So she's right. I'm using my voice. I will speak my truth, and I will declare the blessings of the Lord. She was a risk taker. She was a team player, as you well know, Dr. Montgomery. And for all of you who called her pastor and co-pastor, she was my friend over 20 years. She taught me how not to take myself too seriously. And during that season of my life, she just demystified a lot of things for me and made a lot of sense. So I'm grateful. She remained in her authenticity, her candor, her transparency. That's how she stayed alive. So, yes, I'll miss those pots and plates of collard greens and those breakfasts that I sat around the table and those conversations that I had with she and Dr. Montgomery. Those are gone forever. But I hold her in my heart, as I'm sure you do, with the rich memories of the gifts, the special places that you visited together, the shopping sprees, the fun that you had. I too hold this dearly in my heart. And so we celebrate this day. The rich ministry, over 40 years for you, 20 years of friendship for me. I hold her deeply in my heart. Thank you for your works, Dr. Montgomery. And I get to live the abundant life that I live and the impartation that has been made to me over the years through your ministry. God bless you. Namaste.
Oh, that's fantastic. I saw this for the first time, a few days ago, and these are members of our church. I shouldn't call them students because they've grown so much. Our members have grown so much, and have just become strong in their family units and who they are, and I'm very proud of them. And of course, our friends, Sandra's friends, that was Sister Gina Pearson and Bishop Carlton Pearson's wife and their family, and Darius McCrary. I know you know Darius McCrary, of course. If you watch Family Matters, you know who that is. Brother Mark Taylor. These are people, I didn't forget anybody, did I? Hope I didn't. These are people who have been very special in my life and Sandra's life, and I really am grateful to them. And you know, you never ever stop being a member of ALC. Never. That's why I tell people. I have a whole new concept of ministry. I don't care where you go. Send your monthly contribution every month. Every month. To keep your name on the roll and on the record. And use this time. If you want to say congratulations, 40 years, you can type in and say how long you've been with us. If you've been with us 20 years, 30 years. If you said, I just started watching you 2 weeks ago. And congratulations, type in 2 weeks. However, you've been a member online. Just because you're out of town don't mean, the meter on your clock stopped. No, it keeps going. That thought process is what helps me to understand this. That after 40 years, Jesus was in the wilderness. How long? 40 days. That's when it says that the devil came after him. Now don't get nervous. So you mean after the 40th is when the devil comes after you? I don't think of it that way. I think of it this way. The devil came to him 3 times. It says, and he asked him, if you think you know who you are, if you are the Son of God, turn these stones into bread. Another one, he said, hey, if you such a big shot and you want to make an impression, jump off the top of this building, and the scripture says the angels in heaven will bear thee up. Or the third one, I think, was, if you're here, let me show you all the kingdoms of the world. Bow down. Hey, forget all that God stuff. Hey, do it my way, and I'll give you everything you want. That was what happened after 40 years, 40 days. There was 40 days in the wilderness. Here is my point and my take on what happens after 40. Jesus had the power and the thought power to overcome the devil's best temptations. It says, and after that, the devil left him for a season. Somebody is about to go into a season without being hindered by that devil, by evil, or by the demons that's been messing with your mind, your life, your home, your family. 40 days, your wisdom is about to come forward. Right like that. Just like that. Look, I am so grateful. 40 years. Yeah, it's bittersweet for me. But at the same time, with Sandra gone, for some you say, it's been a year. But for me, it's been what? Looked like just a month ago. But I have to do justice with her memory and to make sure that I don't lose sight of things. Yeah? We hurt and we cry. But we go on. And I'm here to tell you, you're going to make it through. You will get through this. Make sure you share this with a friend. Comment if you like something that was said. And hit that like button. Subscribe if you're watching this. All right? Look, listen to this. Coming right up, right after this. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you put your comment in. Let me know how many years you've been hanging with us, either online, in-house, or watching us on television, however long, when you were first introduced. Let me know. I want to hear where you're from. You say, I used to watch you on BET. I used to watch you on, me know. Tell us happy 40th, okay? All right, I'll look for you. All right, see you later. Hello, this is Dr. Ed. Le fleur, flower, French, comes from a root word which gives us affluence. I believe that affluence is like a figure 8. It goes not just around in a circle, but it weaves around and it picks up things as it goes along. We talk about giving when we talk about seed planting. We always talk about that. Put a seed in the ground and the flower comes up. But once that flower has its structure, once the flower comes up out of the ground, from that point on, you never have to plant a seed again. The flower reproduces by opening up, and a bee comes along or an insect, and it smells or however it senses that sweet nectar in that flower, and that flower is willing to give. And then the bee goes along, finds another flower, and then it says, boy, that nectar was sweet. I want some more. But what the bee has done is it picked up pollen from the previous flower, takes the pollen to the next flower takes the pollen and uses it to reproduce. So what you have is giving and receiving. And you have to give a sweetness, something that makes sense. And you receive, and through your giving and receiving, you reproduce. That's what ALC has done for 40 years. Our goal is to provide the sweetest nectar so that when you give, you also receive and you reproduce in your life. Take a moment right now, and if not now, make sure you do it right after this. And go to our website, myalc.org. That's myalc.org. Click the donate button and give your best gift right now. And like so many, you can use your phone and you can use that text to give. And all you got to do is dial 713-742-2035. That's 713-742-2035. Type in the amount you're going to give. $40, $140, whatever you're doing. We're doing 40 because it's our 40th anniversary. But whatever you do, make it your best gift. Do it from your heart. Because you know what? You are going to reproduce. And you're going to reproduce in such a way God's going to do amazing things in your life. Thank you so much for all of your contributions. And thank you for what you're about to do right now. Okay? All right.